Like, what we got to talk about this point guard malarkey. We got to talk about this point guard nonsense. We got to talk about this goal mamba nonsense. We got to talk about this nonsense. They got point guard and goal mamba combining for more turnovers than points. They combined for more turnovers than points. Chelsea Gray had more fouls than points, had more turnovers than points, had more turnovers than points and assists combined. We've got to talk about this. I don't even know. Like, we got to talk about this nonsense. We got to talk about it. Like, I don't care. We got to talk about these GMs. We got to talk about these GMs who said Chelsea Gray is the best point guard in the WNBA. She's not even a top half starting point guard. She's not even a point guard. Like, they replaced Kelsey Plum with the Gold Mamba, who's apparently an upgrade, who is one of the 10 worst starters in the WNBA. She has, like, Jewell Loyd has made as many allegations of bullying against opponents, she got cursed out by an assistant coach, as she has played good games for the Aces. I mean that. And this league has got to stop hyping myths. You know who else is a myth? Satu Sabally is a myth. 19 points and 8 rebounds. Yeah, on sub 40% shooting as a one-dimensional non-defensive scorer. This league is full of myths. Like, Chelsea Gray at her peak, great. She is a myth right now. She is a myth. Like, Chelsea Gray, the players, we are 99% sure, the players voted Chelsea Gray above Caitlin Clark for the All-Star game. She is a myth. What are we talking about? Point guard this, point guard that. She had more turnovers than points and assists today. Like, A'ja Wilson, you know what? Let's not criticize A'ja Wilson. She was good today. And if you guys agree, subscribe. We are training at 52.6k by the end of the day. She is a myth, man. She is an absolute myth. Jewell Loyd sucks. I said this a year ago. Jewell Loyd sucks. And people were like, oh no, she's the gold mamba. She's an Olympian. Jewell Loyd sucks. She sucks. Can we just call a spade a spade? She sucks. Like, we gotta talk about this. Like, it's like saying Blake Griffin in 2022 was still a good basketball player. Because in 2019, he had a resurgence year with the he had a resurgence year with the Pistons and made All NBA in 2019. Like, I'm sorry. Like, players tear their Achilles and you basically are nothing again. Brandon Jennings went from being almost an all-star to being out of the league in the NBA after tearing his Achilles. And I don't know what Chelsea Gray did, but she plays like she tore her Achilles. And this is coming from a man with a torn Achilles. Oh, cramp. This is coming from a man with a torn Achilles. Chelsea Gray moves like me on the court. Like, yes, I'm not going to disrespect Chelsea Gray. I'm not disrespecting Chelsea Gray's totality of her career. I'm not even disrespecting. I'm being honest. I'm being honest about Chelsea Gray right now. She doesn't play. She can only guard. Thank you for the $20. Isn't mid maybe aggressively mid? No. By myth, I mean these are inefficient shot chuckers that get hyped up by people that don't understand basketball. It's like the mid-2000s. It's like the early 2000s inefficient shot chuckers in the NBA that have basically just been eradicated. Like, Chelsea Gray, right now, can guard power forwards, kind of. She can kind of guard power forwards. She can't guard guards. She can't push the floor. She's not a great passer anymore. She doesn't create space for anyone. She can hit contested shots. That's what she does. She is a tough shot maker. And that is literally what she is right now. That is all she is right now. Jewell Loyd doesn't do anything. Like, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't do anything. Like, she doesn't defend. She doesn't shoot. She doesn't create her own shot. She doesn't pass. She doesn't do anything. Jackie Young had a bad game. We love you, Jackie Young. Please come to Indiana next year. Please come to join the Fever in free agency. We love you, Jackie Young. But Nelissa Smith is the biggest myth in the WNBA. How there are organizations that think she is not one of the 5 worst basketball players in the league. Nelissa Smith, I mean this. She can't shoot. She can't dribble. She's a bad decision maker. She can't guard anybody. She's bad positionally on offense. She's bad positionally on defense. She doesn't box out. She doesn't run the floor hard. Her hands are slow. She's foul prone. She gets in the way on offense. She can't shoot free throws. She has no left hand. She's an iffy finisher. She's a good offensive rebound, I guess. Like, I'm listening. Like what are we doing? She was good at Baylor. This is the Tiara McCown. She's Tiara McCown without the, you're 6'7", you can at least be effective. She is one of the 5 worst players in this league. And I mean this. The Aces employ... Again, Joyner Holmes doesn't play, so I don't even count her. The Aces employed one of the other 5 worst players in this league. Like, they traded a first-round pick for one of the 5 worst players in the league. And the only reason I say 5 is because, and by the way, I'm not joking when I say this, I don't know if Bree Turner gives less than Nelissa Smith. I don't know if Bree Turner gives less than Nelissa Smith. I actually don't know. I don't know. But, like, this is the biggest team of myths. And by the way, AJ Wilson and Jackie Young, you guys are exempt. You guys are exempt. You are both all-star. Like, AJ Wilson's a superstar, one of the top 3 players in the league. Jackie Young, you're a top 10 player in the league. You two are exempt. Kia Stokes cannot play basketball. She is living off UConn hype. She is living off the fact that she went to UConn for a decade. She can't play basketball. Jewell Loyd sucks. Chelsea Gray, tough shot maker, but she can't move. Nelissa Smith can't play basketball. Aaliyah Nye, not a good game, but you're a good rookie. Dana Evans is a good 9th best player in your team, I guess. Kirsten Bell can't play basketball. Meg Gustafson, fine. Is she a good player? No, but she's fine and she tries. She tries. This Aces team are a team of myths. They are myths of old WNBA. Like, the old WNBA fans gather everybody around the campfire to listen to stories about the point guard and the gold mamba. The gold mamba winning her championships like the 4th best player on the team. And as soon as she becomes the best player, the Seattle Storm are the worst team in the WNBA. They have all these campfire stories about the gold mamba and the point guard. And they don't realize that that time has passed. That time has passed. And that's fine. That's fine. You can talk about the legend of these players. You can talk about Chelsea Gray's 2022 playoff run. And by the way, during that 2022 playoff run, Giannis Antetokounmpo was like a year away, had won a ring in the year prior. That was less than 2 years from the bubble. From the bubble. It was 2022. Lads, that was so long ago that I could barely work because I was nearly dying from a blood clot. During that season, I nearly died. It's been 3 years since then. A lot happens in 3 years, especially when you have a foot injury that basically strips you of the non-existent athleticism you had in the first place. They just tell these campfire stories about these point guards and gold mambas just because they had these cool nicknames that they're everything great. At the end of the day, Father Time, there are 2 things, injuries and age. Father Time is undefeated, and a lot of the time, sometimes a bad foot is undefeated as well. And unfortunately, I don't know what the hell happened to her. She just sucks. A bad foot happened to her, and Nelissa Smith just has not been very good at basketball for the entirety of her WNBA career, but teams still have her hype because she was good when she was at Baylor. Madness, I tell you. Madness.